Okay,
Sunday, we had a bunch of people there.
okay, I'm calling the meeting to order, boys.
At 5:32.
5:32. Okay, do we have any changes to the agenda
I do not.
or additions? Anybody have anything to add or change on the agenda? Thoughts?
Nope.
Okey-dokey. We have lots of public, so we obviously have no public comment. Okay, approval of the minutes.
I will make a motion to approve July 16th minute.
Okay, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstained. Okay, and then the warrants, did you guys all have a chance to look at those yet? Matt, did you look at those?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a motion to approve the warrants.
I will make a motion to approve the warrants.
Okay,
Second.
great. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstained. Okay, moving right along.
I guess so. It's 5:45 already.
I know.
Okay, so the first item is a contract amendment with VHB, who are the construction and engineering firm that we contracted with for the LVRT Trailhead Revitalization Project. This project's run a little bit long, has required a lot more coordination from VHB than we were expecting. There's been quite a few delays in the village accessing water lines and getting things approved. So to see this through to construction, they're looking for an amendment in the amount of $43,636. This has already gone through AOT and VTrans and has the preliminary approval from them. With the bids that we received and the one that we selected, which is far less than the engineer's estimate, there are plenty of funds available to support this amendment, and I think it's going to be worthwhile. We have a 20% match, so you're looking at much less. Looks like Ally.
Ally,
The
yeah.
$43,000.
So,
I checked with Jen. Jen says that we have the money to absorb.
We're coming, Ally. Oh, she can't hear me.
No, you can talk to her.
Sorry, Ally.
So it's gone through internal finances, it's gone through VTrans. Everyone's happy with the amendment.
so the town match of that 43,000, we're looking at about $8,200.
Correct. And Jen's identified the source.
Okay, so we just need a motion to authorize you to execute this?
Correct.
Is that correct? Okay.
So
Okay, second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstained. I'm just gonna ask, because Ally wasn't, Ally, we've been moving right along on the agenda and I didn't see that you needed to get let in. Did you want to speak on public comment or are you just here to join us?
I did have a public comment, not in a professional capacity, just as a resident.
Okay,
I am curious on, if we could get some grading done up in Garfield.
okay,
Because the road is absolutely horrible, for one. For two, it hasn't been graded in at least a month. And three, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a traffic study done on that road a couple years ago, right before Ron got done. And that road sees over 650 cars a day. It needs more maintenance. It also needs some fixes, like some of the corners banked the wrong way.
okay, sorry, Mark's here and we've discussed the Garfield Road earlier in the season about how that's where a lot of the gravel's going, so that's why I'm kind of looking at Mark right now too.
Well, it's been very dry.
we didn't have calcium, so that.
And we had no calcium, that's right, but we have chloride now too, right? Okay,
In the budget.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, it would be great if we could have some, that done at some point and maybe more often. I don't know
Okay.
if any of you have ridden up there, but it gets pretty bad after, a couple weeks. And like I said, the banking on the corners, if you guys could check that out and something could be done, that would be fabulous. One of the worst ones is, we call it Darling's Corner, but it's the corner right before my house. It's where Steve Watson's property is, right there. That corner banks the absolute wrong way. That's where most of the accidents are in the winter. So if something could be done about that, that'd be fabulous. Other than that, that's my only public comment.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ally.
Thanks.
We will work on that.
Awesome.
Okay.
So this next contract amendment has been long anticipated. Me and Jen are both ecstatic. We've been holding on to some invoices that would have carried us beyond our previous contract. So this is for Verdantis, and Doug Weber has finally sent over the contract amendment to cover the expenses that were not anticipated, and it also carries us through the construction phase. The amount of this one is $37,583.
So again, same thing. Please, approval for the scope revision and for you to execute it.
I'll make a motion to authorize the town administrator to execute the contract amendment with Verdance for the amount of $37,583.
Perfect. Second?
I'll second that.
Great. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
Alan, can you just explain,
Opposed?
can you
Whoops.
just explain what the cost scope revision was on that one?
Yep, so that's included in the packet, but essentially, we've had to work back through the NEPA clearances, the Army Corps of Engineer permits, V-Trans right of way. That process has gone around and around a few times, and it's because we haven't secured all the easements. The easements have been on hold for quite some time while we go back through these processes that are dictated by the state and federal level. So, you know, Doug's been following this project for almost 2 decades. It's one of these things where they had a timeline, they thought that they were gonna be good. We've had to push it even further. We're now through NEPA clearances, we're through state right of way. We're in the process of state right of way, and we're through the Army Corps of Engineer process. Once the state right of way looks at it again and says, yes, we can secure the final 2 easements, which are just pending, and then we can move it on to construction.
Okay,
So-
so this cost of the $37,000 add, that's still seeing the 20% match by the town?
Correct. Alright, so we have a motion on that.
They already did.
And Du Bois and King. This one, I don't have anything to provide to you.
Oh.
It'll be coming in on Friday. But this is a contingency of the grant. This is back with the LVRT project. So we're obligated to hire a engineering firm that didn't have anything to do with drawing the plans or doing the construction to provide a construction inspection of the project. So those services would be rendered through the construction phase. It's a 12-month or 12-week window, 12-week window. I don't have a dollar figure. It's going to be dictated and approved by V-Trans and AOT. Du Bois and King is someone we've worked with the North Hyde Park scoping study very recently. It's on the approved list of engineering and contract firms through the state of Vermont. So we were able to do a shorter process than the RFP. They provided 6 companies for us to look at. Du Bois and King stood out. They were responsive. They're constructing the RFP. So tonight we can either just take in that information and look for figures and approve it at a later date, or you could authorize me to work with V-Trans, and as long as John signs off on it at the state, or Chris Hunt signs off on it on the state level, and all the numbers line up, then we could approve it. Time is kind of the essence. The RFP is out.
Are they giving us an hourly figure, or are they giving us a lump sum RFP? So, like,
Neither.
a lot of times when they're doing the construction inspection, they should be given like an RE, they call it a resident engineer. So how is they doing it? I would think they were getting an hourly.
We use the template provided by V-Trans, so I could look at that again
Okay.
to answer the question. But we don't have the figure yet. It's coming in on Friday.
Okay.
I'm just going on base that it's an approved vendor through the state, and it's gonna be subject to state review. You know, we're a leaseholder, they're really controlling the grant, we're a pass-through. So it seemed appropriate to,
I'm fine with us saying, go ahead, Alex, do the work, but I still would like a follow-up to say, hey, this is what we signed off on, or here's what we're looking at. So
Sure.
that if something's astronomical, one of us can
maybe you could have Matt take a peek at it when you get something,
Okay.
since you're familiar with that. Are you okay with that?
Been around it now.
And we could always do a quick off-cycle meeting.
Right, because in
with-
August, we only have one meeting, so, and
With
because
one
of
agenda
elections.
item, as long as you all are flexible and we can meet the timeline, because we are trying to do a bit of a condensed approval on this one. Just so we get out to construction in the timeline that they want to.
Yeah.
Okay. So, maybe we should hold off then until you get some numbers.
That's
In
fine.
the meantime, I'm comfortable with it working on, you have our approval to say, yeah, figure out what we need to do.
Great.
Yeah.
Alright, so special meeting.
Okay.
Perfect. Local emergency management plan, we're up to adopt the 2026 local emergency management plan. The only changes to this plan are contact information changes. So Nicole's email changed, Brad's email changed. The substance of the plan that you guys approved in 2025 remains. We confirmed with Vermont Emergency Management that they don't have any additional requirements this year. They've done a preliminary review of the plan and are just waiting for select board adoption. So this is a two-phase motion. One, we're adopting the LEMP, and two, we're adopting and certifying that we follow NIMS in that resolution.
Okay, can I have a motion for those? Can we do it as one, or do you want two separate motions?
Two separate would be
Okay,
great.
I move to adopt the 2026 local emergency management plan as advised and presented.
okay, second.
Second.
Perfect. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, abstained. Okay. And then to adopt the NEMS,
I'll make a motion to adopt and certify the 2026 NEMS resolution.
perfect. Second.
I second it.
Great. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, abstained. Okay. Oh, and we need to authorize me to sign. Do we really need to authorize me to sign? No, because I just sign it automatically, so no.
And we just adopted it.
Right. Do you have it?
Do.
Appoint chief of fast one. Didn't we already do this? No?
We just had a reorganization. a month ago. We're going to add it to the slate of officers.
Got it.
So the next bullet, the fast squad reorganized last month and elected a chief and an assistant chief. So just looking for a motion to confirm those appointments.
I move to confirm
Who is it?
Brad Carrier.
Brad and myself.
Now,
the appointment of Brad Carrier as chief of the
How'd
fast
you know
squad
that?
and Alex Goddard as assistant chief of the fast squad.
I'll second that.
Okay, did you make the motion? Do I have a second?
Yep.
I'm catching up. Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstained. Perfect.
And that is all I have for you.
Okay.
A night of motions.
Well, and we need to, the errors and omissions.
Yeah, that's,
So do we need a motion for that?
you do.
Okay. So. Oops, Did you guys all look at that one?
I thought Justin would
And you signed
be
it?
on to
I know,
Uh,
yeah, that's what I
present
would've
that,
thought too.
I have not signed that one. I just signed the warrants.
They're pretty self-explanatory on there, but
I
make it
I
official.
make a motion to.
where did Ken's trailer get moved from? What property was that?
Unfortunately, Justin's not on, so we don't know.
Okay,
So if you would like to wait,
it's fine.
okay.
It's minimal money. I'm assuming that they have, I'm guessing it was one up here,
Probably. I don't know what
based on
else.
that.
And it doesn't say. in
It should have the address. Does it not have the address?
There's no address.
Nope, prior to April 1st.
Oh.
Is there a parcel ID?
Span number. 11229. While we're waiting on that, do you guys have any other updates? As
had
far
the-
as the select board goes? Oh, yes, Matt, tell us all about it.
For the rec committee this week, we hosted the Vermont ASA softball tournaments,
Cool.
which we had 18 teams, so there was on average 400 to 500 people at the ballpark all weekend, 600 people.
Jeez.
0 people from the rec committee, other than myself, wanted to host concessions, so I opted to give it to the 6th grade fundraiser class. We had 2 parents show up for that, and they learned what it was all about.
Oh, man. That's a lot of work.
The fire truck came and saved our butt. We had massive dry weather. The fields were extremely dusty, so Ryan came up and saved us. So thank you, Ryan.
Oh, sprayed the field, you mean? Because they chlorided and graded
They
too,
did,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
the
that was-
road
the
itself or
road,
whatever.
yeah, that was really good. That was much appreciated. But Ryan came up and sprayed down the fields.
Nice.
It was good. Successful. It was fun.
How'd it go with the food vendors?
So we had our first time, we had a food vendor show up. I don't think that they did very well, because when you have a group of little girls trying to fundraise, people tend to support the fundraise versus the vendor.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know the vendor was showing up until the night before, so like I couldn't promote them or help them, but
Oh,
in the future, I think it's gonna definitely be the way that we're gonna have to move, just because there's 0 volunteers.
volunteers.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's a lot to say, hey, come up here and work 30 or 40 hours this week and get ready, and just to essentially donate money that,
Yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
it was a great weekend.
Well, good.
The fields are great, in wicked good shape. We get a lot of compliment on the fields. It's good.
Because we haven't hosted a tournament in a few years, right?
We went,
Or you,
we're
I should
falling
say.
off. So one of the problems that we're running into is Newport dropped the charge of their field rental. And currently we're at $1,000 a weekend to help cover the cost of everything, because running the generator and everything up there is expensive. Apparently B Park is running $350 plus some bathroom fees. So I've worked with the ASA and told them that next year we would work on some fees and try to do drop a discounted fee if they do 2 weekends in a row, so that way the dumpster fees aren't adding up.
Portalettes,
Maybe I
same
could-
thing,
yeah,
right?
maybe I
Because
could-
do you get portalettes as well as no, you just use the bathrooms?
Our sports, at the Hyde Park Youth Sports have 1 portalet up there that during season, but that's not, we don't do it
For the summer.
but it's there, just on non-rent, so.
Got it.
I don't get anything back on a search of that parcel.
Oh, okay.
And I don't see anything associated with their names anywhere close to that number. So I'm not sure.
In passing, just threw a red flag.
So we can wait.
I think we should,
Yeah,
if you don't have a
We
number,
can,
then what's
yeah.
the?
We'll get information on it. Okay, so we'll hold off and we'll talk to Krista
Okay.
or Justin or whichever one.
Sounds good.
And if they need something done sooner, to just let us know, but. Okay, so I think now we can recognize.
I recognize that we need to go into executive motion for,
Executive session,
what did I get?
motion.
Thank you.
Mhm.
For
Personnel,
personnel?
sure. And just the board?
Yeah.
Okay,
With Mark.
just the board and Mark, okay? So there's a motion, can I have a second for that?
I'll second.
Okay,
And I make.
all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, okay.
Now I make the motion to go into executive.
Okay, at 5:51. Okay,
Stop recording.
yes.
We need a second.
Oh, second,
Lance?
okay.
Second that.
All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstained. Okay.
52.
Nothing came out of executive session. I make a motion to adjourn at whatever time it is, 8:05.
8:05, do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstained. Thank you, guys.